Let's go, guys. We have another team game here. This time we have in the color blue playing as the Abbasid Dynasty. It's Baltune. His teammate, known as playing China pretty much the whole time. It is Crackety here in the color teal. Let's present the opponents. In the color orange, playing as the Mongols, is eroc. I don't know who he is, but he's a really good player, like top 100 in the world. And his teammate, the one and only Beastie Cutie, playing as the Malians in the color yellow as usual. Guys, welcome to another Age of Empires 4 casted game. Hope you're enjoying this one. Subscribe if you want to watch more Age of Empires 4 content. And let's get into it, because man, this map is wild. What are we playing here? There's so many ponds here, and none of them has any deep water fish. I forgot the name of the map. Something with marshes, something like that. If you know, let me know in the comments. Let's take a look at the scouting patterns. Like, both of them are like in sync with each other, right? I know to the left, go to the opponent's base, and then go back. Well, let's take a look at Crackety. They're doing pretty much the same. They're scouting the opponent. Already see eroc is going for a barracks. It's gonna tower rush, probably the Chinese. Think about tower rushing these berries too. But you do have actually opening up with fishing ships. Beautiful opening by Crackety. Like, having these docks is really good. Like, you can basically treat this as your second town center. Like, each fishing boat that you get here, it's pretty much another villager. Now, you don't want to invest a lot here. Probably 4 or 5 fishing ships, that will be more than enough. Probably even less, maybe 3, or I don't know, because these fish is just gonna run out of fish soon, so it's not like deep water fish. So these fishing boats are pretty much gonna become useless. So think about that. Looks like blue didn't go for the fishing opening. Let's take a look at Beastie. Obviously, he didn't. As the Malians is like, you have your cows, you have everything. Who needs the sheep? We have cows here. Premium meat, of course. And obviously, Mongol, it's next to the berries, which is very good for him. He didn't open up for the dock just because he's trying to tower rush. I already have a villager. Actually, this is a really good spot. A couple of gold veins gonna get denied just by a single outpost. Very good for him. Let's take a look at his vision. He put the falcon here, so for sure he's gonna know whether his opponent comes or not for him. I already have a barracks, so he's already supervising the barracks. He's getting those spearmen out in 15 seconds. Is he supervising the barracks? I don't think he's supervising the barracks. Or his? Oh, now he's supervising. Sneaky little imperial official supervises by looking at somewhere else, and he will just try to take down this outpost. So only a couple of spearmen here, a couple more to come. But Crackety will have the advantage here. He will have the reinforcements coming soon. Outposts get cancelled. And look at how good Crackety is. He stops producing the spearman just because, you know what? I don't need more. Because if I produce more, then I'm giving my opponent the thing he wants, which is, get me behind, right? In any way, shape, or form. Like, getting behind in my feudal age timing, getting behind on my villager count, and getting behind on, quality of my units. This is just gonna probably just do Malian stuff here. Just gonna boom. Just gonna boom for now. Get that beautiful base. Beautiful Chinese base here. I love how the models change over the time. But I think my favorite ones on Imperial Age, probably the Holy Roman Empire. Let me know in the comments if you got a favorite one. Because for me, it is the Holy Roman Empire in Imperial Age. And then Delhi changes a lot too. in the next ages. I love daily buildings. They're just so cool, and I like the colors and everything. Fortunately, we're not seeing those now, but they are really cool. Second town center going out for Baltune. No golden age yet. It's gonna have 3 more buildings after this town center is up. And we don't have information, like we will just try to guess with the information we have here, because we don't have information of like, okay, how many villagers they have, how many resources or whatever. It's unfortunate, but you know, let's try to do our best with what we have here. Scout gonna torching down the pit mine. He's gonna take a while. But meanwhile, actually, Spearman going there for, actually, you got some work to do, like. It's pretty much like in the office where they assign a task and you finish it really fast and you're just wandering there and you don't want to do anything. And then they ask you, hey, why don't you help with this since you finished with this task? And that's pretty much what these Spearmen are doing. They already finished the tower rush task and they were just chilling out there. It's like, you know what? Why don't you help your buddy to take down the pitman? Oh my god, I hate those jobs. I hate those jobs. I hate those kind of jobs. Oh my god, Spearman's gonna charge. 3, 2, 1. Stabbing the ass. There you go. Stabbing the ass completed. And Crocodile reaches the fetal age at the same time. Glorious. Glorious. Civil Tree. Going up for eroc. Probably can ask his teammate to put a market on the corner of the map, so he can get a really good trade post. But actually this trade post is really good because it's actually protected by his teammate. Spearman gonna go there to protect the pit mine. Yellow says, you know what, Orange, like I know you failed your mission, why don't you help me here? And that's, you know, that's teamwork at its peak, you know, like it's not like, oh, my army, my decisions. It's like, no man, like we are a team together, like we must help each other. Come on, man. I know you can send me some reinforcements. Meanwhile, Abbasid, 3 town centers. The things you don't usually see in 1v1s anymore. You can see it here, 3 town centers. It's gonna get wild here. Now, I'm really curious about how they're gonna handle this, because there is a timer. Mongol, obviously a very aggressive civilization. I'll put a silver tree here in the back. Gonna be very safe. And you know, Malians are about to finish their carbon. Let's take a look at Beastie's economy. We're already there. It's not gonna be able to castle age really soon, but it's gonna get there eventually. It's gonna have to deal with this harassment. It takes down the pitmine scout, like showing that relentless work actually pays off. You're gonna avenge the pitmine. Spearman just gonna run here. It's like they don't pay me enough to do this, and the rest of the spearmen are just gonna follow him. Meanwhile, scout doing the same work here, torching 1 attack at a time. And the trader is going with 85 gold. Beautiful. Not a bad trade. Not a bad trade at all. Like, could be better, like if you put it like here, maybe. But this is already very safe. You're basically doing trade inside your teammate's base, so it's pretty good. It's gonna be the Spearman battle for a while, but Abbasid already golden age tier 1, of course. And let's see what's his plan. Is he probably gonna go castle? He already have secured the gold. Still have some berries here, some deer in the back. Probably can thinking about going castle. Let's take a look at the Chinese base. 2 TC Song Dynasty. It's like, okay, what I was gonna tell you is I'm very curious about this match, because the Mongols and the Malians are really aggressive, and historically Malians, it's a very hard matchup for Chinese. Like, as a Chinese player, you really have a bad time playing against the Malians. And the Mongols, obviously a very aggressive civilization. They can have the early knights, they can be aggressive. And you have China and Abbasid that they're just booming, you know. Can get away with booming. Well, Beastie picking up with the Grand Fulani Corral. He's getting ready to put all those buildings. Looks like it's gonna be so fast for Beastie. Like, you need those guys to arrive on time. Meanwhile, also, Abbasid aging up. It's gonna be the military wing. They get access to those composite bows and bootcamp. Wolf doing wolf stuff here. And Mongol deciding, you know what, guys, you go castle. I've tamed in the field age. I'm just gonna, you know, a couple of archery ranges here. And just gonna go a lot of archers. Looks like Abbasid is gonna be the victim here. You already see the Gulams are coming for Baltune. It's gonna be 5 barracks. 4 barracks, 1 archer range. Walls coming up for Baltune as well. Look at this great China wall. It's just gonna be... The guys are like, I'm not ready to fight, man. I'm not ready to fight. Chinese is still in the field age. It's like they're gonna go... Yeah, that's a lot of barracks. It's like sofas will get countered by the Chinese player. A lot of archers getting into the battering ram. Looks like they learned from Troya. From Troy. Villagers going down here. 3 villagers that I can count. Ram gonna be sieging down the town center. Not enough units for blue. Gulams are gonna be trained soon. Camel Raider. He's gonna be doing Camel Raider stuff. The trade's still going. Meanwhile, more units pumping for Orange. Looks like he will succeed in his mission to take down the town center. I mean, he cannot really do nothing against those Gulams at this point. Town center is gonna go down, which is a very, very good thing. Very, very good thing. Tragedy already reaches the castle age. Let's see which landmark. It's gonna be the astronomical clock tower. And we're gonna see a spearman, and probably we will see palace guards. There you go. It's gonna be a lot of palace guards coming from China. Gonna take down the blueprint of the house. Amazing stuff. Take down the tower. Let's continue pushing here. Let's continue to push, put the pressure here in this area. And while BC already having the Malian dream, a lot of cows, a lot of gold pit mines, a lot of production. He will pump those units. I already have only 11 military units so far. It's gonna be mostly sofas. Walls trying to get completed here. Looks like he will, only forcing 1 entry point. This one still didn't finish. One thing I always forget is that you can actually mix the walls from your teammate. So it's pretty good. Looks like BC will need to make a switch for the Musafari warriors. Like, there is a lot of palace guards coming, a lot of Gulams. You can go for the Musafari warriors for sure. Eroc already on the H tree. Looks like he's moving the Kurultai. There we have a point of battle here. Look at that. Beautiful. The archers are gonna get melted. They just need to take down the spearman. They need to focus on the spearman because they are not doing anything against those Gulams. And this looks like BC will try to go for a raid here. Textiles on this villager, so they're gonna be a little bit tankier. Kurultai about to arrive. Turtle center going back up. It's like nothing happened here. Pretend nothing happened. Villagers gonna gather the deer here in the back. And looks like Baltune is surviving with the 4 town center. Classic stuff, you know, classic stuff. Really classic stuff. Like... Okay, so another raid coming. It's gonna go for China. You need to take care of China. If China doesn't get attacked, Like, Abbasid has been taking like, you know, like let's just bully Abbasid. But you forget about the big guy here. You let it breed for too long and this guy gets huge. Let's take a look at how many villagers Kraggedy has. 90 villagers already. Having a lot of barracks. It's gonna be a lot of palace guards. Wall's gonna get burned down here. It's gonna be mostly archers coming from the Mongol player. And looks like Spearman will go for a raid. Town center not gonna be doing anything to those Spearmen. And now the sofas are here. And looks like China will get his first raid. Gonna take down those palace guards at the same time. Another raid happening. Raids everywhere, guys. Raids are everywhere. A nice demo ship. Oh my god, that was really something. That was a lot of damage. Almost 90 damage each. Come on, guys. Let the Kurultai space. Let the Kurultai breathe. Let the brother breathe. Let the brother breathe. I don't know if you watch the... What's the name? Was it? No, it's the police series, like with Terry Crews saying "Let the brother breathe." Sofas will have to run for the mountain. Wololo attempt here. It's not gonna happen. It did happen. Wololo's happened, man. Team games, anything can happen, and it was a really surprise Wololo. I didn't expect that. Double Wololo pretty much guarantees that you're gonna convert someone. If you do it at the right time, the right place at the right time. Meanwhile, Chinese trying to go their farm transition. He has enough units to defend this raid, so still gonna be fine. Nest of Bees going out for Kraggedy, and at the same time, units not having a really good time against those palace guards. Those archers are not really the best choice. What are orange production buildings? Okay, so his 6 archer ranges. It's gonna be mostly archers, but Gulam's already here. The cows are being butchered here. Yeah. You hate to see it, as the Malians, like watching your cows die. It's like, oh my god, I worked so hard to get those cows, and now it's not only that they are dead, they occupy the space of the landmark radius, so you have to put your corrals somewhere around here, like here for example. You can put it here, probably you can put it here and here. Yeah, that's exactly what he will do. Meanwhile, China still farm transition pretty much done. Let's take a look at Kraggedy. How many farms he has. 36 farms. Not a bad start for China. Like you need like 20 more or something like that to pretty much call it a day. But for now, it would serve to pump units for sure. It will help a lot. China trying to gather some stone. Probably thinking about getting a keep somewhere. Take a look at their vision. Well, more sofas, archers. Kurultai here. Now this is a combo I wanted to see, like you know, the Kurultai and all these units working together. The Kurultai, if you can deploy that will be great. At the same time, obviously the Mongol player will get bullied here. It always like this, man. It always like this. The Mongol players always get bullied here. They don't get access to any kind of wall. And, you know, towers don't really make it. Let's just be honest. Traders are gonna go down. I find it really surprising that so far only 20 traders this time. And while archers are here in Baltune space at the same time. Action happening everywhere, guys. Mongol player getting bullied. Sofas are just gonna help him, but it's not the right unit to deal with the Spearman raid. Kurultai finally gonna get deployed, gonna heal all those units. Look at that. Not only that, plus 5 attack. They do quite decent damage. And Beastie taps out. It's like Crackety and Baltune take over Beastie and eroc. Well played by these 4 players. Hopefully you enjoyed this one. If you enjoyed team games, let me know in the comments and I will try to do more. I'll see you in the next one.